Little known dating tips, secrets, and dating mistakes. I hear it again and again. It was going so incredible, and afterwards she vanished on me. Why? What occurred? We were having such an incredible time together. I'm burnt out on this incident. I need to date hot ladies, yet I need them to stick around. Do you have any dating tips for me? Truly, I do. Each time I converse with a person who discloses to me this, I find his creation precisely the same oversights most folks do, dating botches that kill his odds of effectively dating hot ladies. Along these lines, I give him some dating tips to soar his prosperity with provocative ladies. Here are the most well-known ones. Dating tip number 1, don't date. Indeed, the truth is stranger than fiction, don't date. Consider a customary date. It's brimming with weight, ungainliness, assessment, and it out sucks. What do you do on a customary date? Dinner, film, kiss goodnight. She doesn't restore your calls. Or then again you have beverages, an attempt to make your turn, and we as a whole know where that winds up. Much better, and less expensive, to meet for espresso. It's fun and loose with none of the ordinary dating desires. Dating tip number 2, the less you do and say, the more she's pulled into you. Most folks attempt to awe hot ladies, or lay a rap on them. Provocative ladies have heard everything previously. On the off chance that you get some information about herself, quiets down and tune in, and show a small level of intrigue, she'll start to ask for what reason you're not drooling everywhere on her. She'll need to find more. Presently you're a test, and attractive ladies love testing folks. Why? Since they once in a while meet one. This is a huge dating tip. Dating tip number 3, be an insidious young man. Another huge dating tip. Keep in mind the class comedian in grade school, the person who was cool and interesting all in the meantime. When you're conversing with provocative ladies, make sudden and insidious remarks, the benevolent that abandon them considering, I can't trust he recently said that, in any case, I like it. This shows provocative ladies you're not inspired by their looks, that you have to see more. This is so not the same as what they're utilized to. They can't resist the urge to be pulled in. I can't underscore the significance of this dating tip. Dating tip number 4, avoid all canned conversation starters, laying a rap, or any sort of acting. Sexy ladies have heard everything previously, and when you gush one, you're immediately a jag, simply one more person. What's more, jags don't get hot ladies. Recollect this dating tip. Dating tip number 5, sexy ladies are drawn text chemistry review closer and hit on 20 to 30 times each day. This is their reality. To get into it, you must be not quite the same as the 20 folks who've just conversed with her. See dating tip number 3 for how to be diverse to provocative ladies. Dating tip number 6, look out for her tests. Provocative ladies, without a doubt, all ladies will test you to check whether you'll confront them. On the off chance that you can't confront her, you can't go to bat for her. If she requests that you get her things, that is a test and an ideal chance to be an underhanded young man. See dating tip number 3. Say something like, what do I resemble, an ATM? You should get me something, only for the benefit of investing energy with me. I like provocative ladies who get me things. This is said in a perky, yet firm way that lets her know you're onto her. When you breeze through their tests, it drives attractive ladies wild with want. Important dating tip. Dating tip number 7, date various provocative ladies without a moment's delay, and ensure the others think about it. Provocative ladies love a man who is appealing to other hot ladies, and will contend to win you. Here's another dating tip. For verification of this, read any great romance book. If you need to settle down, you can pick one. However, she will dependably realize you're wanted by other provocative ladies, and strangely, this makes considerably more fascination for you. This dating tip truly is a mystery, yet it works extremely well with provocative ladies. Alright, folks, that is it for this article. There are heaps of other dating tips, traps and insider facts to put to utilize, yet on the off chance that you focus on these dating tips, you'll be a hecuva part more effective with hot ladies. Presently, go reread all the dating tips. The main mix-up made by men on the principal date is attempting to purchase love. The primary date isn't a proposition to be engaged, it's only a chance to gauge similarity. If it doesn't work out, you will have burned through such money on an extravagant eatery and red roses to no end. Shockingly, the IRS has not proclaimed awful dates to be charge-deductible costs. Regardless of whether the main date prompts a second one, it may go there for all the wrong reasons. You can purchase a lager, a pizza, a house, precious stone jewelry, a vehicle. However, you can't under any conditions purchase love. What you can do is make a lady demonstrate her profound fondness for all your cash, and since it's your cash she's fallen for when it's everything gone, she will be gone too. On the off chance that you burn through the entirety of your cash on the principal date by giving them extravagances, what will occur on the second date when 3 crystal burgers and a little rotisserie supplant the 7-course gourmet dinner? Trust me. It won't be lovely. Try not to put all your investments tied up in one place. Spare some for a blustery day. The second oversight a few men make out on the town is one of the most noticeably bad errors a man can ever make. There are numerous things that you can talk about out on the town, yet there is one point which you ought to never raise in a first date discussion: other ladies. Regardless of whether it is your ex, the arranged meeting you had a week ago, or even your mom, the personality of the individual does not make a difference. What makes a difference is that ladies don't care for catching wind of other ladies. A lady likes to trust she is the main female in your life, regardless of whether it is only for 1 2-hour date. What's more, the exact opposite thing a similar lady needs to hear is you enlightening her concerning the reasons that you left your ex. In the end, in the wake of hearing you talk about your ex so much, your date will before long be telling others that you were the most noticeably bad date that she at any point had. On the off chance that your mom is everything you can discover to discuss out on the town, at that point the chances are that you are as yet living home with her, and no lady needs a man who doesn't have his place. The third blunder in judgment that a few men make on a first date is similarly as sad as the error referenced previously. Try not to discuss sex on the main date. Here's the quick and painless arrangement on the theme of sex. On the off chance that a lady was exclusively intrigued by sex, she wouldn't be out on the town with you, she would be home with her vibrator. Enough said about that. How about we proceed onward to mistake number 4? Like this, don't be excessively well disposed on your first date. A handshake is adequate and possibly a farewell embrace if the two gatherings demonstrate some intrigue. However, don't have your hands everywhere on your date. This individual may not discover you alluring at all. Regardless of whether there is fascination present, a few people may not be open to being pawed on the principal date. Indeed, on the off chance that it was basically about sex, your date would be at home. The fifth misstep that men make on the primary date isn't as a rule genuine. If you are a janitor, don't attempt and dress it up by considering yourself a maintenance engineer. Keep it genuine. If you are extremely upbeat driving your Chevy Cavalier, don't tell your date that you are purchasing a Hummer soon. Months from now, when your date is hoping to ride in that Hummer, where will you be from that point? Keep it genuine. Speak the truth about yourself. Falsehoods will just return to hurt you. It is consistent with say that everything has gone web-based, including dating. It is never again important to experience the repetitive procedure of web-based dating where you can't make sure what the other individual needs or even what their inclinations are. The best thing about grown-up dating locales is that they are intended for different dating needs and subsequently benefiting yourself in the most reasonable for you. Relying upon what you are searching for has been made simple. However, considering there are such a significant number of dating sites, how at that point do you pick the best? Grown-ups are ordered distinctively as indicated by their age. A dating site intended for youthful grown-ups most likely searching for hookups just and nothing genuine probably won't work for seniors who are searching for genuine brotherhood. It is in this way accommodating you think about what bunches the dating site you are going to target, so you don't wind up with the wrong singles. A site could be mainstream, yet it may not be the best for your sort of dating needs and inclinations. There are grown-up dating destinations that are allowed to join with, however others will necessitate that you pay to get to charges to appreciate the administrations. The charges can be a decent sign that the webpage is slanted in pulling in just genuine singles. However, it doesn't demonstrate that you will improve benefit quality contrasted with the free sites. The choice to pay or not to pay ought to be exclusively yours, but rather notwithstanding while paying for access you need to ensure that the rates are sensible, so you don't get cheated for no specific reason. Discover the explanations for the paid access and choose whether it is justified, despite all the trouble or not. You have joined with the dating site to discover an accomplice, thus correspondence is extremely critical to getting this going. The best grown-up dating site should offer you a dependable method for correspondence. A site that offers beyond what one channel of keeping contact can be useful for your benefit. You ought to recollect that there are locales where anyone intrigued can send you a message, while for different destinations you can just connect with singles you have been coordinated with. Discover however much as could be expected about the correspondence, so you are not restricted and trouble when you have officially joined. Surveys can be very useful in discovering you the best locales with high rates of getting your ideal outcomes. Discover what different clients need to state about the site, so you know precisely what's in store. It is a smart thought to begin off with destinations which are very evaluated, so you abstain from getting disappointed with endeavors that don't appear to satisfy by any stretch of the imagination. It is extremely one thing to join a dating site and very another for it to have dynamic individuals. Without a decent number of dynamic individuals, it will be hard for you to discover what you are searching for. The more the number of dynamic individuals, the higher your odds will be to locate the sort of singles you are looking for. When dating on the web, you should likewise not constrain yourself to only one potential accomplice, since they may not end up being what you need them to be. Try things out and inevitably limit your search. Online dating has turned out to be very prominent as it fits impeccably well into the bustling lives that we as a whole lead. On the off chance that you are single and prepared to blend, these dating destinations are the ideal approach to connect with different singles in your general vicinity. There are no limits here, you can connect with somebody in your city or another nation. Web-based dating locales assist you in searching for similar accomplices. You can utilize the all-encompassing pursuit criteria to discover somebody of a specific age, sex, area, and furthermore dependent on interests and diversions. Individuals make a huge effort to discover satisfaction throughout everyday life, except everything will, in general, add up to next to no on the off chance that one doesn't have the ideal sidekick or accomplice. If you are searching for adoration or fraternity, you shouldn't abandon it to risk. You can make utilization of innovation to get the correct accomplice. Joining a free dating site will empower you to get a decent begin in your pursuit. There are many dating locales and applications, which may make it very intense for you to pick the correct one. In spite of the fact that there are numerous points of interest of utilizing web-based dating locales, you should likewise be continually careful against dating con artists and fakes. As indicated by a dependable source, there is an expansion in the number of fraudsters acting like singles on such dating destinations hoping to trick individuals for cash, and there are additionally phony dating locales which charge a participation expense however scarcely have a decent catalog or database. While a portion of the more seasoned dating sites has been around for 10 years or something like that, the vast majority of the well-known ones have jumped up over the recent years. In actuality, the expanding ubiquity of portable applications has run inseparably with the developing utilization of versatile. Individuals will, in general, utilize more established models of cell phones, and this keeps them from getting to the web utilizing these gadgets. In any case, this also is changing at an exceptionally fast rate, and individuals are procuring cell phones, a large portion of them at entirely reasonable costs, with the goal that they can go internet utilizing these gadgets. The sentiment is as much a need for training and stimulation, and it is nothing unexpected that there is a tremendous interest in dating destinations in this world. Paid internet dating destinations are unquestionably better than the free ones, as there is less number of pranksters or tricksters here. Who might pay such a great amount of cash as enrollment expenses on the off chance that they were not intrigued by genuine dating? Concerning You, a paid internet dating website is any day less expensive than heading off to a bar or bar where you can meet potential singles or accomplices. The grown-up gatherings on various locales are a significant hit where you can post remarks and furthermore voice your sentiment and associated with different individuals. There are likewise extraordinary clubs like the gay and lesbian clubs, interest clubs, swingers clubs and the singles club for the individuals who are looking for some hot excite and experience. When searching for an application for dating, one should utilize one that centers around the right target advertise. For example, some applications are free dating destinations while the others are enrollment locales. Individuals who are not kidding about discovering love are commonly ready to pay participation expenses if this promises them the ideal outcomes. It is best to pick a dating application that has countless so that there is a decent shot of going over an extended number of imminent accomplices. It is additionally conceivable to discover which applications are downloaded regularly so one can do likewise.